Welcome back to another lecture on learning Autodesk Inventor. In this video we are going to continue with another example. We are going to draw a hammer by only using the loft tool. So let's take a look at our hammer. So this is the head of the hammer, and as you can see we can very easily create our own by only using the loft option. We will first need to create a circle here. Then we have to create another plane and make a rectangle. Then we will use the loft option and join these two parts. Then we will make a shared sketch, and then we will make another plane here and make a smaller rectangle like this. So let's get started. First we will create a 2D sketch like this. We will make here a circle. Let's make it 30 millimeters, and let's bring it to the center. Oops. We will have to make this point visible, and let's take it to the center here and finish the sketch. Now we need to create another plane here. We make this visible, and we'll use this tool to offset it. You can choose either direction you want. So what distance should I give here? Well, let's make it 30 millimeters. And now we need to make another rectangle here. So let's make a 2-point center rectangle. Let's make just a smaller one here first, and let's take it to the center here, and we will give it some dimensions. We will make this 60, and we will make of this 60 as well. I think it was a square, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like a square. Alright. Go ahead and finish the sketch. Now we will use our loft tool. But first we need to have a center line here. So let's go and create our 3D sketch. Let's use the line tool, and from the line of the circle to the line of the rectangle, to the center of the rectangle, Go ahead and finish the sketch. Now we can go and use our loft tool. Let's use the third option here. Select the sections, this one and this one, and select your center line. And now we make our sections. The problem is we don't know the dimension, so we just have to assume some random dimensions. We know that this part here is smaller than the original part, so we're going to give it a smaller diameter here. So right now it is 330. We will make it, let's try 250, and now it is smaller. Let's just undo that. I will try it one more time. Select your profiles, the center line, and we add some sections. We will make this even smaller. Let's take a look one more time. Yes, it is pretty small. We will make it here, and we will make it just 200. Okay, now we will add here another section, and now this area should be bigger than this one, because as you can see here it has a bigger diameter than in this part here. So let's give it this area is 700, so we need to make it much more bigger. Let's make it 1200. Oops, that is just too much. We have to go and edit it. This is one. Let's make it just 1000. Let's try it. Not what I wanted. We can still edit it. Let's try it 100, and now it looks better. Well, it's not like the original one, but unless we know the real dimensions, we won't be able to make it. Let's take a look one more time. I think this should make this even smaller. Let's just go and edit this. Let's make it 850. We could add here just a little. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's make it 500. And now it looks even better. We are getting pretty close to the original form, but I don't think we are going to make it on making it identical. So let's give it one more try here, or not. Well, we will just leave it like that. I don't want to waste more time. And let's hit OK. So let's compare them. Looks pretty close. It looks very close. But unless we know the dimensions, we won't be able to do it. So now we need to make another plane here, but first we have to make a shared sketch. I will explain what a shared sketch is. Okay, so we have a sketch here, but we can't use it because it's inside this this model. But we can just click the right click here and click Share Sketch here. And now it's just like if we created a new sketch. Alright, now we have to take this plane and offset it to a specific distance. We are gonna make it even bigger. Let's make it like this. Alright. Now we go here and create another sketch. Let's take a look here. I think this is a little bit downward, so we have this curve going down. Let's make it at this bottom here. One more time. Okay, we will make it here. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's see what the width of it is. It's approximately like this. Okay, hit OK. Let's align this for a second. This. Oops. Not what I wanted to do with. Okay, this one and this one. Alright, click OK. Let's give it some dimensions here as well. Hit enter, and let's go ahead and finish. Now what can we do? Let's go ahead and try the loft option here. We can just a second, add this option and this option. but now we have a straight line, and we don't want that. We want it to have a little curve here. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna make a center line, but we are not gonna make a line, we are gonna make an arc. Let's use this option here, and let's start from this point to this point right here. Let's go and view from this side. Let's zoom in. I think this is the right angle. And go ahead and finish it. I think we should have... no, it's good. Let's go one more time. Loft option, we will make a center line. Choose the sections. This section and this section, and we will use this curve here. So now it looks better. Hit OK, and we have actually come pretty close, but I think it's just this dimension should be a little bit smaller, but don't worry, we can change that if we want. Let's go ahead and change it, not this one but this one here. Okay, let's sketch. I want this dimension to be much smaller. Let's make it, okay, 50. Let's try it. Finish sketch. And now it looks much better. I think we didn't use this shared sketch, so I'm gonna delete it. Or I'm just gonna make it invisible. Alright. So this is our head of the hammer. Let's see if we have gotten close to it. It looks good. Now let's make these planes invisible. Let's go and uncheck visibility. This one too, and this one. So it's pretty good, I would say. And now we're just going to make the tail. But first let's just give it a nice metallic color. Let's use some steel or something like that. Let's just select the whole object and let's use some steel if we have. No, it's not what I want. Let's try this. Okay, this looks good. And close it. Looks good. Now we are going to make the tail. Let's see the origin. Where should we start and drawing the tail? Okay, we will start here. Okay, so let's go and make a slice graphic. Let's zoom in a little bit. Now we need to make the base of the tail. Let's take an ellipse. Let's just make it as big as you want. I'm gonna give it a dimension. I'm gonna make this 10. And this side, let's be it 5. Okay, now it looks good. One more time, I'm gonna make a line from this point to this point. And I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna split only in this point here. Right click and hit OK. Now I'm gonna go and start a 3D sketch, or better, not a 3D sketch but a 2D sketch. And in this plane, go and make one more slice. and I'm going to draw a line from this point to this point. I'm going to make it I think this is enough, 180 millimeters. Right click, hit OK, finish this sketch, and what I'm going to do here is to make another plane at this point. So in order to create another another base of the tail, so let's go and click here. So I'm going to create another plane, and to make a plane here I'm going to use this option right here, parallel to plane through point. Let's first select the plane which is parallel to the point and select the point here. Alright, now hit here, edit sketch. We will rotate this one more time, and now at this point we know it's gonna be the base of the ellipse. Don't worry for this right now because we know the dimensions. They are 10 by 5. And now we can finish our sketch. Now let's go and use the loft tool. We will use the third option. We will select this one, and if we can find this one, we have a center line here, and now we can edit the intersection. We will make this a little bit smaller. We're gonna make this, let's say, 140. Then we are going to add here another section. We are going to make this 160. We are going to make here another one. Let's make it 140. Let's make this the biggest, 170. We can still edit this. Let's make this smaller. Let's make it 130. And this one will be, let's make it 130 as well. And I think we have this nice little curve right here. We can still edit it if you wanted. I am going to make even smaller than that. I'm going to make it 120, and now it looks beautiful. 120, and this one we unfortunately cannot change because it's the base. But what can we do else? We can increase these. I'm going to increase them. I'm going to make it 180. This one as well, 180. And now just hit OK. I think we have this nice little tail here. We are going to make of this one invisible. Let's uncheck visibility. And let's give this a color. Okay, select the tail. and the bottom of it, and go here and choose wood. I think it's somewhere at, okay, here you can choose, let's choose walnut. I think this looks best, or this. Okay, let's make it this. And now we have our tail of the hammer. It looks very good. So that's what you can do by only using the loft tool. Alright, let's hit home view. Let's hit here. And we can make set current view as home view and fixed distance. So whenever you hit F6, now it will come to this view right here. Alright, let's go and save it. File, save as, and let's call it hammer loft. Okay, hit save, and it's done. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next lecture. Goodbye.